Hello guys, welcome to 5 Minutes Info. We are here to see about Realme X3 Superzoom. Here's the regular Realme yellow box with some device specifications mentioned. Let's get into unboxing. This is the 8/128GB variant. First, let's peel off the outer layer. Once we are done with the plastic wrap, let's undo the sticker. Once we open, we find out an insert, and inside the insert we could find some paperwork regarding the user manual and a clear TPU case which is quite sturdy. And here's the device itself in the Arctic white color. It is in a frosted glass pattern with a protruding camera bump. Here's the device overview. This is the power button cum fingerprint scanner and the volume rocker key. At the front we have a dual hole punch cutout display with minimal bezels. The main aspect of the display is it's an 120Hz panel with 240Hz touch sampling. It helps very well in gaming, like the games that supports 120Hz refresh rate. It's a very responsive display, the most responsive display at this price. Though it's an LCD panel, it's quite bright and can go up to 430 nits in brightness. It's being powered by the overclocked previous year's Qualcomm flagship Snapdragon 855 Plus and runs on Android 10 with 2 years of software update being promised by the company. The device comes in a glass sandwich pattern with Gorilla Glass covering front and both sides, and there's a protruding camera bunk which houses the primary camera, a 64 megapixel shooter, a high resolution camera with minimal noise and great dynamic range. It also houses a 119-degree wide-angle lens, a primary, a 2x software zoom, a 5x periscope zoom, and a 10x hybrid zoom. It has got excellent software processing for low-light photography, and there is also a dedicated Pro mode for long exposure shots. As you can see here, it is being exposed to 15 seconds. The outcome is really great. It literally looks as though there's been light that is put on. This is the image. It has got actually 60x digital zoom, and the zoom is pretty good for this price, going with Samsung's sensor, and this is actually a really good image processing. That's all what we can say. Here's the zoom in shot. The video can however go up to 30x digital zoom with 5x periscope zoom, 2x lossless software zoom and 1x zoom. It has also got several other options like time lapse, macro photography and slow motion. The slow motion is pretty good and can go up to 960 frames per second. Here's the sample from the front camera. Here's the front camera, a 32 megapixel Sony sensor with an 8 megapixel ultra wide.
Well, here's the verdict. If I were you, I would go for this machine because 3 reasons. It has got excellent display with refresh rate and sampling, and it has got a good camera. It has got a flagship level processor, but it has its own negativities. There is a lack of proper IP rating, there is no wireless charging, no proper NFC support, and a lot of bloatware. Well, it's Chinese phone, so we'll expect some bloatware. The company has actually promised 2 years of software updates which would keep it updated even though it's a 6 months old device. But still, there is a lack of AMOLED panel which is main, but it's a personal preference kind of thing, because if you could either prefer AMOLED or an LCD with refresh rate. The next thing is, the camera hardware is good, great software processing, but still it is a Samsung sensor and not a Sony one. The front camera though is a Sony sensor. The third one is, it's a non-5G processor but a flagship grade processor from the previous year. It is based on 7nm technology as of the current flagship processor, but it doesn't support 5G. These are some of the anomalies, but still I would recommend you to go for it because you're not gonna notice that much of change between an LCD and AMOLED. Only in the case of inky black. The processor, I would definitely go for it. It's a bang on processor because the 5G thing, it's not a real kind of thing because it's kind of gimmicky now. 5G can be expected by 2023 in India maybe. They say it will come in 2021, but it will take a long time to reach the whole India. So processor wise it is actually okay. The only thing you'll have to worry about is wireless. Who cares about wireless, because it's not good for a battery anyhow. The main thing that you'll have to worry for is IP rating, because it is a thing that matters. They have given it a proper nano coating, it seems, P2I nano coating, but still it's not going to protect your device if you are to drop it in some kind of puddle or something. Think about it, I feel this is the best phone in the 25k budget.